Welcome to another episode of Business Influencers. Hope everyone is having a great week. If you're new to the show, again, you found us here at the TALRadio.org. Again, we've had many of our great guests that have shared their words of wisdom and trying to help you take your business, your personal life to the next level. We highly encourage you to follow us here at TALRadio.org, also here on Spotify and our YouTube channel here at Business Influencers. Today's show is being brought to you today by Alumni Direct. It's a new social media community platform dedicated to bringing together alumni from across the board, from different generation types. These could be fraternities, sororities, you name it. Again, this is a great opportunity and a genuine way to connect with people perhaps that you haven't talked to in a while, or perhaps you're meeting these people for the first time. This takes all the noise out of social media because there's no social media notifications and just allows you to come in and have genuine conversations whenever it is applicable to you. And in addition, there's also affinity programs that help you in your business, whether if you're looking for insurance and other things that are going to help move you along. These are other perks that are part of being a member of Alumni Direct. Again, check them out at alumnidirect.com. Well, today we have a great show for you. We're going to be talking about thriving and finding balance in your life. And our guest expert today is going to be Charlotte Street. And I know Charlotte personally. She is a certified health and wellness coach, a CHWC, lifestyle coach, executive producer, director, ambassador of the American Institute of Cancer Research. She's involved in their 10 challenge. She's a humanitarian, creator of the Pucker Up Lip Armor, and author of children's book, Miss Bear, dedicated to loved ones that had lost to cancer. She's a single mom who helps support families and find balance in their lives through proper nutrition, diet, exercise, and fitness. Her 15-minute quick meals help families enjoy the most important time together, which is family time. Her healthy supplements help to restore the vitality and stamina to the body, bringing balance to our mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical healing. Her vegan and vegetarian healthy product, Pucker Armor, feeds your skin and lips, adding luster and vibrancy to your skin, allowing you to thrive as you find balance in your life. And without further ado, we welcome Charlotte Street to the show. Charlotte, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Chris. How are you? That is so wonderful.
Yes, great.
Thank you so much. It is such a pleasure being back with you because I loved that we were together. That was like, what, 4 months ago?
4 months ago.
Doing the cancer research. You were a fabulous co-host. Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
That was a really special night. Thank you so much for being there. You're awesome. Awesome.
Well, thank you. And I'm so blessed to have you on the show here today with us. So, Charlotte, let's talk about, we live in some turbulent times with, now we're dealing with this Omicron, with COVID and people still working, either from home, some people going into work.
Right.
But people are looking to strive to find this balance or harmony in their lives. And you talk about thriving and finding balance. Can you just talk a little bit more about that and what that means?
Yes, because exactly. Sure. I started my company, Charlotte Street Lively Living, when my son at 13 had brain tumors. And as a single mom, I had 3 other children. And to try to balance that, your business, right? And your life with a child who has a chronic illness was something that was vital in order to be able to run your household and to just keep things in perspective, trying to find and maintain that happiness and that healthy lifestyle. So we had to just really rearrange everything with his diet. And that's when I got into dealing with the American Cancer Research and doing my cancer events, was because the preventative foods that are needed to being able to help prevent the cancer was something that was really important for us. So trying to figure it out. How was I going to do this all? Still trying to encourage and maintain my other children and my business that I have. How is I going to do that? Because it was really challenging. And so once I just really started putting into my life what I was brought up with, and that's why I say I teach what I live. That's what I was taught. My parents really taught us organization, right? Getting up in the morning, that's what you say, making certain that you stay on that routine was something that really helped me to continue to keep the balance in my life. And that really helped me to put a perspective on what it is I wanted to do and how I was able to continue to fulfill my goals.
Wow. So you basically, I mean, would it be safe to say that you have to look at what you can control and then maximize that? There are a lot of things that are beyond your control. And I think a lot of people get caught up in the things they can't control, which leads to feeling frustrated, angry, stressed. And that takes them out of alignment.
It does. It does. You have to really have a support system, and you have to really have great people in your life. Because when things happen, it sort of takes you off of that mental wellness where you are, that you sort of kind of doubt yourself, and now you're not feeling as strong as you was. That really takes a toll on what you're thinking and being able, how you see yourself in the world. So making sure that you have a strong support system, making certain that what you're feeding your mind, your body, and your soul is going to help you. And then you have to also continue to stick to a definite routine. That is key. If you don't have a routine, you're going to just feel overwhelmed. It's not going to go well for you. For those three things, you have to have an amazing support system, because you have to have people, like they say, iron sharpens iron. You have to have people that are going to give you that ability to see yourself and really value who you are in your life.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
So true.
You're one of those people, Chris. I want to say he is one of those people. And I just want to say that if you are a company or someone, and I'm really looking to have him work with me, he's just absolutely phenomenal, because he is true to whatever he is doing in his life. What he tells you, you should listen to, because he's amazing.
Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Yeah, you are top of the line, a special person.
Thank you. So grateful for you.
Yes.
So what would you say to, people that are listening right now, what would be the first step that if somebody is looking to take control of their life for the first time, they felt like, things have been out of control for too long and they're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
And what would you recommend be the first thing that they do?
Forgive yourself. You have to, ladies, I am a single mom with my children. I started this business because I wanted to celebrate you. And it's not that I don't celebrate men, it's just that I'm a woman, that's what I know.
Yeah.
But people in general, you try to do your best and you try to give the best that you can, and you are reaching out and you're making connections and you're trying to make everything work. And sometimes you feel like, well, what's happening, because I'm not getting that back. Well, the thing is that you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive you have to forgive your enemies, you have to forgive a mistake. You can't allow yourself to keep ruminating in that place of, am I good enough? Am I going to be okay? Why did I do that? Because all that's going to do is stifle you, and it's going to keep you in this bubble. And you're not going to then be able to see the benefit that comes to your life. When it's coming to you, you're not going to be able to receive it. So the first thing is forgive yourself. make a plan. I always say, pray. Forgive yourself, pray. Make a plan, make a commitment to yourself. And then you go out and you find that great support system. You don't need a room full of people. All you need is one person. And you are that one person that starts that legacy and that journey to your life of achieving what it is that you want. And then God will send you the rest.
Wow. Trusting that process. I love it.
Exactly.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You have
So
to.
what are some of the things that when you went through this, when you did this for yourself, this probably took some time and you had to make this, you had to make this transformation. What are some ways that you go about sustaining this ability to thrive and find that balance? Again, it's never going to be, perfect every day.
Exactly.
There's going to be that give and take. But what would be some of the things you could share about help the listeners gain better insight there?
Well, you have to have like a spiritual connection. You have to know that there's something higher than you. And the training that I had as a child growing up, I saw that my parents really worked and they were dedicated to their family. And my mother would always say to me, no matter what happens in your life, find the joy, find laughter in your life. So you have to not take yourself so seriously. You have to be able to see the small gifts that come into your life each and every day, because there are moments that they're there. It might be someone bringing you a cup of tea. It might be someone putting their hand on your shoulder or accepting your phone call. So it's those things that you look at that shows true value. That's what you have to look at in your life. So after you do that, you have to then continue to make certain that you remember who you are, and you have to trust who you are. And if you have that gift and your strength, don't downplay it. Don't allow someone else's perspective of you to define who you are. And you have to remain strong with that. And you just have to continue to say that how am I going to do that? And that is feeding your body and your mind. Like I said, getting up in that routine. I get up in the morning and I work out. It doesn't matter, even if you're a CEO of a company, there are days it's going to get to you, especially now. People need to know that they're going to be okay. And how do we do that? So reaching out, you have to talk to someone, you have to find someone that you truly trust. Then you have to stay on your routine. I work out in the mornings, I get up, I exercise, my diet, what I feed myself, what I tell myself, what I have to meditate. You have to do that in order for you to sustain and making sure that you're going to be healthy in your life and then be able to move forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe having a daily routine is so important. I get up every morning at 4 a.m. and, I make my bed, I meditate, I journal.
Yes.
I eat a healthy breakfast, I work out.
That's right.
And, read and then review my daily goals. So it's something I do 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Right.
That consistency, it just gets you that. So you're thinking in a different way, that you're striving for that harmony, that balance that you're talking about.
And I always say, sometimes right now in life, and this goes to women, men, families, children, you have to know, I always say in my program, the fact is that I need you to arrive in your day. Many times you're up late, you've gone to bed, you now don't want to get up, you're forced to get up and you're running and nothing in your life. And the way you start your day is actually exactly how you're going to end it. So I always teach that it's very important for you in the mornings to arrive. I get up a half an hour earlier, and that's my meditation time. That's my time that I give to myself, knowing what I want to do, how I'm going to start my day. You have to be able to do that. So you must arrive first in your life. You're taking that step. It's not that it's pushed on you, because when you're forced to do something, nothing makes sense. You're not responding to anything. It's just like, move, grab your coat, get this, whatever you need to do. You have to arrive in your life. That makes sense, because then you're deciding, what am I going to bring into my life? And then you're able to be at a place always of awareness. So you have to do the 2A's, and that's my program. You have to arrive in order to be to have that awareness. And that is what helps you to be able to recognize the gifts that comes into your life.
I love that. So talk about arrive. Like, what is when you know that you have arrived?
Well, the fact is because it's your purpose. You may not, many times, and I had to learn this also, you want things to be perfect, right? You want to have like, okay, my business is where, and I have everything in order and it's going to be great. But the fact is that if you wait for that, it's never going to happen. So you have to know that you are the gift to your life. You are the balance that is needed in your life. You have to think of you first. You are the purpose. Without you, what's the purpose? So you are the purpose that is needed in your life. And there are events that you want to fulfill. That is the gold, but you are your first gold. If you do not recognize that, if you do not know that you are the purpose that is being fulfilled, you are the journey. It is your life that you are living. You're not going to be able to make it because it's your vision of what it is that you see. And that's why I always say, don't tell people what you want to do in your life if they're going to doubt you. Because if you share that, if you share your purpose and it's not their purpose or their dream and they shoot it down, what are you going to do? That's going to affect where you go, where you move, and how you see yourself. So you have to always make certain that you fulfill your purpose, feed yourself, hold yourself. You must be solid. You must be solid. And that then leads you to that awareness. When you have that awareness, you're able to ask, reach out, and obtain what it is that you want. Otherwise, if you don't, you're not going to be able to get that.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. I love that, what you shared there.
Thank you.
Wow. So what would be some other things that you could, shed some insight for people, especially if they have, they have families, they have kids, a lot of times that is it safe to say that you have to do this for yourself so you can be the example for your loved ones?
Exactly. I mean, you have to know, listen, the one thing that you need to know is that you may not have been raised the way I was or have everything that's around you. You may not. You may not have had someone tell you, I love you. You can do it every day. However, you know inside you what it is that you desire. Go with that. Know that you have enough. You have enough to say, I love you. You have enough to say, you're going to be the best that you can be. You have enough to say, I know how to laugh and I know how to move through my life and I know what it is that I need to give and what I desire. So what you have to do first is realize that life is joyful. You have to live your life lively. That's what I am all about. You have to find that joy. So just like right now with my families, what it is that I do, I'm like, okay, you are here and everyone is home, everyone is there. So where is the joy? What can I do? You're overwhelmed, everyone's in everyone's space. First of all, say that's okay. Find a day, my day are Fridays, that I wake up and that's my day. I have a fabulous meal. I prepare, I put on the music. I buy myself flowers. I celebrate myself. You have to be able to continue to find that joy in your life. If your mind is healthy, filled with healthy thoughts, when you sense a negative thought, get rid of it immediately. Don't allow it to manifest. Find the joy, look at your family, value who they are. You are the one who are able to take that control and organize your family the way that you want to. Sit down and say, I need you, to your children. I would always say that to them. I need you. I need you to help me. They're the best part of you. Value them, love them, show them how amazing they are. And through you, when you laugh, when you don't take things so seriously, when it's like, okay, that knocked me down, but you know what? We're going to get right back up and we're going to keep moving. That is going to show them I can do it. Because my mom and my dad didn't allow me to, they didn't stop. They kept moving. So you have to have that joy. You have to know that this is the best thing in my life. You and your family, they're the best part of you. So how can I show them? How can I celebrate them? You have to show them by the time you give, the time you offer to yourself, to your family. That is what you have to give. And then you find those special moments. That's why I say cooking in the kitchen. The heart of the home is in the kitchen. You are creating moments. You are creating memories for them to always understand. Remember when we were there, and that lasts through a lifetime. And those are things that help to encourage and build and strengthen and keep you moving forward.
Yeah, that's so true. That is so true. I think that is wonderful what you shared. And like I said, you know, the results of what it can impact your children and your loved ones is profound, you know, through your example and through your resource and being consistent, like what you talked about when you can do that.
Right.
Wow.
You know, and just like with you, when you go to a company, you are teaching people, right, how to be fulfilled in their life. Well, it's giving back, right? You're teaching them, look, don't be so stagnant. Don't just think that it's like that. It's black and white, black and white, black and white. Okay, we're going to sit at this desk. We're just going to work. It's about if you step outside and you look at the gifts of each and every person who's working for you, each employee, they all have different gifts. And if you inspire them to use their gifts, you really create them to being the best authentic person that they could be. And so that is the key. How do I get you to see and value your gift and then share that? Because everyone has a gift regardless of how small, and they're all valuable. So if we give back and we take time to, you know, really do our best for someone, it really makes you look at your life and value what it is that you have, and you see, wow, that person is going through that. And when you hear someone else's story, you're so moved because you're never aware of what someone is going through, but we're all inspired by how someone has endured and how they've conquered that. And that adversity, usually we are moved by people who have gone through adversity because they've made it and they've made a difference for other people to come after them. So that is something that we really want to do. We really want to be a benefit for others, and that gives us the appreciation and value in our own lives when you know that you've touched someone and you've given them that. That's important.
Wow, powerful. Thank you, Charlotte, for sharing that.
Thank you.
You know, also I wanted to, you know, dedicate some time. I know you have a children's book.
Yes.
And so I want to shift a little bit of gears. And can you talk a little bit about your children's book and what is the mission of the book, and what can you do to share how this will help families?
Yes. Well, this book is called Miss Bear, my oversized coat and the glasses that hung off my nose. I'm going to show it to you. I actually, this is my mom's bear. And these were my mom's reading glasses. And, you know, I was missing her because my mom passed from leukemia. And it was very sudden. And my mother had been a survivor of breast cancer for 35 years. And that's actually, you know, how she led me on my own career path, because when she came home and from a hospital, and she put her hand on mine as we were massaging her because, you know, she was feeling tight, and she said, you should go into a field where you could touch people because you have healing hands. And so, you know, she actually led me into the medical field. And this book is just dedicated to our loved ones who are brave heroes who, as you know, cancer is very important and close to my heart. And it is actually to help inspire the family members who may have lost a loved one to continue to remember who they are, what they've given in your life, what they meant in your life, and continue to make a difference in the lives of others. And so it just creates that amazing place for people to go and cherish and be able to identify that we all have been touched by cancer in someone in our family or friends. And this just gives honor to those amazing heroes for what they've done. And so when the book will be coming out soon, then there will be proceeds that will be going to the cancer research.
Wow, that's fabulous. That's fabulous.
Because they're the ones who actually teach us what true love is about, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at them and seeing what they're going through, and yet they still have this brightness and this love and togetherness, and they're actually caring for you, and you're thinking you're caring for them. So it's just really wonderful because they give so much, and it's just important for us to be who we are, trust who you are. It's empowering because Miss Bear walks around with her mother's cape and her mother's hat and her red frame glasses, and it's about her knowing who she is and not trying to fit into anyone's, you know, thought of or perspective of who she is, but the fact that she identifies and she knows that that piece of me I'm not going to lose is a part of me I carry with me. So believe in yourself and don't allow anything to cause you to lose that place. Every person is valuable. You are all valuable. You all have an amazing gift. You are all amazing people. So value the gifts that you have and empower yourself, and know that you are special as well. And then you keep that with you.
Yeah. Wow, that's powerful. Where and where can people get a copy of the book, Charlotte?
Okay, so the book is going to be coming out soon. It hopefully in a couple of weeks. It's going to be at Barnes and Noble. I'm going to be doing a launching. I'm also going to be doing an interview on the radio show about it, and it will be on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles, and I think every other, you know, you can find it at my website, which is iamcharlottestreet.com. And or if you want to know, you can also email me at contact@iamcharlottestreet.com. Yeah, and I'll let you know more about it.
Wow, that's love it. Love it. We want to encourage everybody to get your hands on the book when it does come out.
Yes, please.
Feel free to check that out. And is there any pre-orders right now ready for that? Or is that something if they went to Amazon, can they pre-order?
I know that if you contact me on my website,
yes,
you will be able to, you can just email me at contact@iamcharlottestreet.com. Email me, I will then schedule you and put it on the list, because I know that my publisher is managing all of that. But just let me know, leave your name, and I will definitely make certain that you have exactly what it is that you need. But when you do this, it really helps a lot of families, and it helps these wonderful children and the moms and they're just so brave, and it's really an important cause. So you are actually saving a life. So we thank you for that.
Wow. Wow. Great stuff that you shared there.
Thank
Anything
you.
else that you would like to share here in the next, the final 2 minutes, minute of the show, that you'd like to share? We got the book. If you could just mention again, like where people can contact you again one more time, so we can make sure people reach out to you. Also, not only for the book, but also if they want to reach out and connect with you, LinkedIn, that type of thing.
Yes, exactly. So you are able to go to Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, all it's Charlotte Street Lively Living. You're able to contact me. I'm anything that you want, I will be able to answer questions, book events. My website is going to be available. It's iamcharlottestreet.com, and you can email me at contact@iamcharlottestreet.com. If you want to have also, a meeting or one-on-one, I do that as well. Answer whatever questions that you have. My thing that I just want to say is that we love you. Be the best that you can be. Know that you are amazing. And remember that you are the balance that's needed in your life. You are valuable. Please find joy, happiness, take an opportunity to just enjoy those special moments. And, hug each other, hug your children, tell them you love them. Love your spouses, bring flowers, do whatever to make them feel beautiful, because we all need that at this time. Yeah.
Charlotte, thank you so much for sharing today. We are so blessed to have you. And thank you for being here, taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us.
Thank you so much.
Listeners, we want to thank you again for joining us for another great episode. We will be back next week with another expert sharing their words of wisdom to share their insights and helping you to take your business and your personal life to the next level. Till then, we want to wish everyone a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.